everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at FC Kerbeck Buick GMC in Palmyra, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2024 Buick Envista Sport Touring. Now, this looks like it is the most popular trim on the Envista so far here in 2024. Seems like a lot of people think the preferred trim, a little too plain, the top Avenir trim, a little too expensive, and this one seems like it's just right. And the Sport Touring Appearance Package, I think, makes it look a lot better than the other trims. So let me know what you think, but we're going to check this out, see what all the hubbub's about. So let's dig in. Front end of the Envista in Summit White, looking good against the black. Full LED lighting all the way around on the front end. I love these daytime running lights and turn signals. They just look so cool, like a big Nike backwards swoosh on the front of the vehicle. We have the Buick badge right up top. We do have a bit of a gloss black grille with the ST badge right there. Looking good, but it looks really well designed here on the front with this ST trim. Now, when you're going ST, you're getting these 19-inch gloss black wheels. Machined aluminum alloy wheels, of course, standard brake and rotor package, Buick badge on the center cap. Now, these wheels are wrapped in Continental Pro Contact all-season tires, 245 on the width, a 45 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, front-wheel drive. We do have gloss black around the wheel wells and down along the bottom of the door sills. So let me know how you think that is, but I do like the fact that we don't have any chrome anywhere on the side of this ST. And since this is a sport appearance package, you would think it should be chrome elite, and it is. We move on in closer. We're gloss black on the side view mirrors, LED turn signals. We're color matched on the front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap, up top, color matched roof, shark fin antenna, standard sunroof. Rear end of the Envista, no rear wiper on Envista, and I kind of like that. You have a little bit of a kick up with the roof spoiler for that third brake light to tuck up underneath the shark fin antenna on the roof. It looks really good. It looks really smooth. A little kick up on the tailgate, give you a little rear spoiler action. Envista on the left, ST on the right, Buick right in the middle. But it looks good, and we have LED taillights up top. Down below, though, standard bulbs for turn signals, and I wish they put these higher up, because if somebody parks too close to you, you know, at a red light, they're not going to see these. So I'd like to have them higher up. But let me know what you guys think. We're under the hood of this 24 Envista ST. And as I mentioned earlier, the ST trim is an appearance package only. All Envistas get the same power plant. This is a 1.2 liter turbocharged inline 3-cylinder engine mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. 137 horsepower, 162 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 28 in the city, 32 on the highway, 30 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to say, Mike, well, you're telling us this is the most desirable trim level on the Envista, so what's it cost? Well, MSRP base is $24,100. Then we got to add in about $3,000 in options, which we'll go over later when we see the window sticker. And then we add in destination and delivery of $1,095 from Buick's Korea assembly plant. And we have a total MSRP from the factory of $27,980. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move on in. We're going to go soft touch up top, then some brushed aluminum trim right here, which I like. And then we're going to go hard black plastic, or no, it's a soft touch. It's just a little firmer. Chrome door handle. Down below, I do like the insert here with the Santorini blue stitching. Nice and soft on the armrest, flat black on your switchgear. Nice large door pocket for a subcompact SUV. And this is where you're going to pop your tailgate. Now, as we move to our foot box, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator, but I would like to see some rubber finish on the dead pedal, protect the carpet. Carpeted floor mats are in the back of the vehicle at this time. Driver's seat, full power with lumbar, and then we have the ebony with Santorini piping and cross stitch here in the ST. ST is embroidered into each front seat headrest, and they feel good. The bolstering feels good. It's a really attractive looking sport touring trim interior. Passenger door panel, same as the driver. And we move on over, we're going to go soft touch again, the Santorini blue cross stitch. And then we're going to go more soft touch, and then down below, nice large glove box. Infotainment system, we have an 11-inch infotainment system, and I apologize for the glare, but it's so cloudy out today I can't get away from it. We got wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. As you can see, you got your climate control. It's a single zone climate control, so they got you covered there with that. We can go back to our home. We got our vehicle settings, which we can go into, and we can set our date and time language, set up your Wi-Fi hotspot, you know, Bluetooth your phone and all that good jazz. Traction control off right here. And then down below, again, you have your settings. So it's a fairly plain system, but the big deal is you got Sirius XM and you have wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. We go to reverse. Nice large backup camera, takes up the whole screen, nice and clear, so I do like that. We got our physical volume knob right there, push button start right over here, 2 heat and air vents down below. Here are the physical controls for your climate control system, so I do like that. 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. Down below, we have a USB-C, USB-A, a 12-volt, and a wireless charging pad. So that's a good deal. And then right over here, you got your engine auto stop start on off and lane keep assist on or off. Here is the gear shift with the nice gator and the stitching to go through this 6-speed automatic. But I would have liked them, instead of doing this, you know, gray stitching here, give me the blue that's on the seats and let's put it in the gator. Dress the gator up a little bit. That would have been a really cool touch. I do like this silver trim, brushed aluminum trim with the design in it, in and around our gear shift here. Electronic emergency brake, but we do have gloss black plastic in here, so be careful for fingerprints and scratches. We got the 2 cup holders, and then we have our Buick key fob looking good. Unlock, pop the tailgate. The Buick emblem is lock, remote start, and your panic button. Nice and light. You have an area for storage right here, and then you have a nice semi-soft armrest, but again, give me the blue stitching here to tie it in with the seats, which are right next to it. That would have really finished it off. And then we open it up, and we have a pretty decent area for storage. Steering wheel, nice leather wrap wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches. The Buick badge on the horn button, looking good. Flat black on our switchgear, flat bottom wheel to help you get in and out of the car, and I do like the flat bottom, but it would have been nice to see ST in here, kind of dress it up a little bit more. And then again, flat black on our switchgear. We have our adaptive cruise control on the left with our heated steering wheel. So we're set there. And then on the right side, you have your telephone voice commands and the controls for your digital dash. Now, we don't have any paddles, but over here on the left, you got your adaptive high beams and your turn signals. And then on the right, you got your windshield wipers up front. Remember, no rear wiper. Now over here on the left, bright and dim the dash, and then you can adjust your headlights right there. And then we have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel, so they got you covered there. And then you have your digital dash. Now, this dash doesn't have as much flexibility as some of the other GM dashes do in the more expensive models, but it's fully digital. Now, if you want to change the way it looks, what you can do is you can push this scroll bar in. And we go to our gauge 1 setup, go to gauge 2, hit OK, and now we get a different look. And then we can go to vehicle info if we want to have that up, and we can get that up. And then we can go to our infotainment, and we can get that up. And then one more down, we can go to a clean setup, which is going to, there we go, eliminate a lot of stuff. Or we can go back up to gauge number 1 and select that. So a lot of different options for this in here, but I do like the way it's set up. Overhead console, here we go. If you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button remains in the center on the picture of the car door. When you open it up, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting dims out. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road, on star right there. And then the controls for our roof. but the shade is manual. So we're going to throw the shade back, and then this side is to tilt, this side is to open. Excuse me, take that back. The right side is to tilt, and the left side is to open. Wind buffeter comes up, glass slides back, close it up, no problem. And then close our shade, easy peasy. Sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? No, that's a mistake. And then we have a standard framed rear view mirror. So pretty plain Jane on that. Getting in the back seat of the Envista, I have the seat set for my driving position, so I'll hop on in. Low bridge if you're taller than 5'11". Once you're in though, plenty of room for your head, shoulders, and knees. Have the same nice material all the way down, but no seat pocket behind the driver. But we do have one behind the front passenger. And in the back, an area for storage, USB-C, USB-A, but no heat and air vents. Back door panel, we got heavy cost cutting by Buick back here. It's all hard black plastic. The armrest is sort of soft, but not really. So they've really cut some costs back here. Here's the front door panel looking good. Back door panel just does not look quite the same, and it should be nicer in this ST trim. We should have the same vibe front to back. Now up here we got a headrest with the Santorini blue cross stitch. Again, nice soft material, but no armrest, and that's a problem. I need an armrest in this vehicle, but overall, as far as comfort, it's not bad back here. Pretty comfortable, and I got enough room. Getting in the cargo area of your Envista ST, you can pop it from the driver door panel, you can pop it from the key fob, or you can come to the back. Right above the license plate, there's a button. You hit it. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now, with the rear seats up, we're looking at 20.7 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Envista ST. Moving in closer, there are the floor mats right here. And then open this up. We got a spare, so thank you, Buick, for the spare. And a couple extra cubbies for storage, some lighting back here, and then this removable tonneau cover or security shade. That if you want to leave it in, you can. If you want to take it out, you can. But to get the rear seats down, easy peasy, because I'm not going to bother taking that tonneau cover out. I'm just going to bring them down from either side. Come around to the other side. Hit this button, down they come, nice and easy. And now with the rear seats down and that tonneau cover out, you're going to get 42 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Envista ST. Here is our window sticker. My apologies again for the glare, but here we go. 24 Envista Sport Touring, Summit white ebony with Santorini blue accents. Standard equipment left to right. Here comes our options: convenience package, experience Buick package, convenience 2 package, $27,980, MPG estimates, final assembly in South Korea. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're heading on down the road in this 24 Buick Envista Sport Touring, and it's going to drive kind of like just about every other Envista because it's got the same engine and transmission. Otherwise, the appearance package looks good. It's a sporty appearance package. Looks good. Makes sense on this vehicle for sure. No problem at all. And I think the fact that it looks better than the others with this appearance package makes this one sell better than the other two trims. And now we're just a tick under 28, so let's call it 28K. But the Avenir is going to run you over 30, and on a vehicle like that's awfully expensive. And then of course your Preferred is going to run you into the low 20s, low to mid 20s, depending on options. And that's much less expensive than this, but not as nice on the interior. And I do like these black seats. I love the blue accents. They call it Santorini blue, and I think it looks really, really good in here. I just wish they didn't cut so much costs in the back seat, because they certainly did to fit this in to under 28 grand the way it's equipped. But it drives well. The engine is fine. Now, it's a small turbo engine, but it gets the vehicle up to speed because the vehicle doesn't weigh much. The steering is nice and tight, fairly light because it's an SUV, but there's no play in the wheel at all. The suspension's well damped, so no issues with the suspension at all that I can see. No creaks or rattles or anything like that. Now, of course, you're going to get the road noise in here. You're going to get wind noise, you're going to get tire noise, you're going to hear the outside. Is it crazy loud in here? No. But you're going to notice it if you don't have the radio on. But I do like the fact that we have the dual digital screens, and that's true in every Envista. And we got the wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, USB, USB-C connectivity. So it's got some nice tech. It also has good visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirrors. Rear window is no problem. But we do not have blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert. We do have lane keep assist and some of the other safety tech, but I would like to see blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert in this Envista trim. Frankly, I'd like to see it in every vehicle, because I think it's there for safety. Now, you still should look where you're going to make sure nobody's there, but it should be there. Especially in this trim, it should be there. We'll try our brakes out. Stops nice and straight in a straight line, and then we'll take off. And it goes down the road. Obviously, under load, this engine's going to be fairly noisy. But once you take your foot off the accelerator, driveline calms down, no problem at all. And we'll come down here and try our turning radius, which is very tight at only 17.4 feet. So we'll do a double Rooski on here. Here we go. And it just zips right around, no problem. We'll come back the other way, zip around the other way. I don't want to start going the wrong way again. And then we just zip right around again. Nice and easy, no problem. Front wheel drive, can't get all wheel drive, so we're looking at front wheel drive, but you're going to get better gas mileage with front wheel drive. That's for sure. And it rides pretty darn smooth, I would say. I'm quite impressed with how this little Envista rides. So if you are in the market for the Envista, remember, this is the upper level Buick model line. So basically this vehicle is available as a Chevy Trax as well. It's going to be less expensive as a Trax, but since Buick is higher up in the GM food chain as far as, look at that, nicely done, as far as prestige, or we want to call it fanciness, luxury, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be nicer on the inside. You're going to pay a little bit more for it, but let me know if you're in the market for the Envista. Is this Sport Touring the one to get? Because by sales numbers, it is. So put that in the comments. And if you are in the market for one of these compact or subcompact SUVs, is the Buick Envista something that you would buy? Is this the way you want to rock down the road in this, you know, more luxurious mark for GM? Or are you going to save a little bit of money and stick with a Trax? Or are you going to go somewhere else with your hard-earned money? Put that in the comments as well. But I do want to thank FC Kerbeck Buick GMC for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Buick Envista Sport Touring for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.